I just want to thank everybody for being here tonight. My mother actually introduced me to this venue, and at first I was like, I don't know if I want to talk about myself. It's a very personal choice. And I guess starting out when I was younger, I was not necessarily raised with any religion, but there were many. Okay. I wasn't necessarily raised with any religion.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that. You guys here?
Hello? Yes. Of course this happens to me. I was really nervous about it. So, yeah, growing up, my birth name was Jennifer, and Jennifer Utley. And I wasn't raised with any religion at all, really, in my life. There were people in my life, mostly that were atheists. And as far as my family's concerned, we have Christians, and we have Catholics, and we have atheists, and we have agnostics, and we have half my family is Jewish. And so it's I grew up with a very diverse religious experience. And I always found that, for me, none of them truly spoke to me, and so I remember having a friend ask me at a summer party, so, do you pray to God? And I thought, no. And she goes, well, how come? What God do you believe in? I'm a Catholic. And I said, well, I don't know. Everybody in my family, we're all different religions, and I really haven't chosen one for myself yet. So yeah, growing up, it was confusing, and but just myself and who I am. I've been a painter and an artist my entire life. I love the beauty of this world and everybody's face, and that's always intrigued me. And I was conflicted inside. I remember just as a teenager, and I had some friends that were atheists, and I had some friends that were Christians, and I would go to church, and I remember going to this really cool gospel church, and I just loved the community I saw in all of them. And so religion for me has predominantly been not necessarily negative, but for the most part, I've always noticed a lot of the positives in it. So that was something I was always yearning for and longing for. So I never was introduced to Islam until I met my husband. And knowing him and getting to know him while we were dating, I obviously was not Muslim. And he was very open and accepting, and most of all, his family was just the most kind people I've ever met in my life. And I wanted to learn, because I could see them, and no one ever really pushed anything. Once one of the sisters asked me, so, what, are you Muslim? What God do you believe in? Or do you believe in God? And I go, oh, I believe in what you believe. I didn't want to answer, I was scared. But they were very open to me, and kind and patient. And so my husband and I married, and I did not convert until after we married, but I remember wanting to learn more about this faith that I knew nothing about. And so I remember reading the Quran with him, and we were reading some other books, philosophies on Islam, and becoming so inspired. And I thought to myself, I didn't want to get into it, so I thought, wow, I found it. Oh my gosh, I found it. This really speaks to me. I found love. I found life. And I found the truth. And it's a beautiful thing. So I remember, saying Shahada in my first Ramadan. I was so excited. And my husband was so excited. I don't know, I'm excited. I can't wait to ask. I just can't wait. It's a really want to do this. I really want to do this. It was my contribution. And so I remember going to mosque and being nervous because I didn't know everybody and I was new and I thought, if they ask me a question, I can't answer them. I'm learning. And so I walk into mosque and it's such a beautiful community. People welcome you with open arms, call you sister. To me, Islam, it was so appealing because it's a world religion. You know, they're like the John was speaking about earlier, it's about that diversity. It's very, there's so many different people from all over the world that that bring different attributes to religion. And for me, that is one of the most beautiful things.